hello to all of my friends at Game & Go. It's a me, Mario. Yahoo! You number one. Well, the history of Mario for me is just a tremendous history of fun and joy. You know, I think one of the great things about, for me, working with Nintendo is there's such a culture of passion for video games. If you look at the first Mario game that's ever been made and this new incredible great game, the Super Mario 3D World, you know, you can see a line of integrity, a line of just real character. You still recognize Mario from the very first time. But now with this passion, there's more and more game. There's 3D, it's in HD, there's multiplayer, you know. The fact that everywhere you look, there's this incredible fun world. You know, to me, that's the history of Mario right there. You know, there's the chronological Mario of 30 years, and this year being the year of Luigi, 30 years. You know, fantastic. But it's that culture of passion that keeps driving the game for the player, and that's what I love about Nintendo and working with Nintendo. It's such a joy for me, you know.
Can you tell something about why is Mario from Italy? It's a question from a reader, but he's very curious for that.
You know, that's a very good question, and I don't know. You know, I think it was. I think that originally his name wasn't Mario. He's just he was called Jumpman, and the princess was not Princess Peach, but a girl named Pauline. What I've heard is that the landlord of the warehouse in New York, his name was Mario, and he was an Italian guy, you know, from Brooklyn, sort of thing, and so they thought, oh, that would be fun, let's call this character Mario, you know. And then I'm not sure how Princess Peach became Princess Peach, but I think it was all in the spirit of fun and joy. And it's funny because when I auditioned, they said, well, you're an Italian plumber from Brooklyn. I had never heard of Mario. And I thought, well, you know, should that be, hey, how you doing? You know, don't bother me, I'm working here, you know, or, hey, I'm working, don't bother me there, what's the matter for you? And I thought, well, you know, I should make it more fun and joyful and playful. And so what came out was, hello, I'm a Mario, let's have some fun together. And it was such a great fun thing for me because this was like 1990. And whenever I would see, we were doing a real-time animation system at shows and trade shows and things, and whenever I would see Mr. Miyamoto, I would say, Papa! You know, and we'd have fun and take pictures, and the greatest gift ever for me was in 1996 when I got a phone call saying Mr. Miyamoto would like you to play Mario in a game, and I thought, wow, really? And that was the beginning in 1996 of Mario 64, and talk about the history of a game and the evolution of a game. And again, it's that notion of Mr. Miyamoto and the creative teams at Nintendo wanted to make the game so much more fun, and to do what he wanted to do, they had to create the platform in order to be three-dimensional. Just the way with the Wii, to get gaming for everyone, they had to stretch the platform. And now with the Wii U, to create a great game like Super Mario 3D World, and you know, and the games that are coming down the pike that are coming, they needed more power, more abilities, which is what the Wii U gives. You know, it's kind of like the Luigi, you know, younger brother, but taller, runs faster, jumps higher, yahoo, ha ha, you know.
Can you tell me something about your audition? Because I heard that was quite a magnificent story.
I'm an actor and was doing what actors do, waiting on the beach for the phone to ring. And a friend of mine phoned me up and said, there's an audition, you've got to go do it. It's for a trade show in Las Vegas. And I said, there's no way I'm going to go do an audition if I'm not invited. Where is it? And I have no idea why, but I went, and I was walking in the door, the director was walking out the door. I said, can I read for the part? He said, oh, okay, come on in. They set up the camera. He said, you're an Italian plumber from Brooklyn. Make up an accent, make up a voice, make up a video game. You'll have these contacts glued to your face. And as you talk, this contacts will move, and this supercomputer will make this cartoon character move. So you say, hello, I'm Mario, and it should go, hello, I'm Mario. But if it doesn't work, you still have to sit there because you're going to be hired. So you got to, talk to people all day long. So make up a voice, make up a video game, and start talking. And whenever you stop, that's your audition. And the funny thing is I knew nothing about video games. I had never heard of Mario. I didn't know what Nintendo was or who they were. And but I thought, I don't want to do something that's, hey, what are you doing in my face? Because I believe comedy should always be fun, that rolls back on the comedian. And so the voice that came to me was from an old Shakespeare show that a play that I had done, Gremio and Taming of the Shrew. Nice old Italian guy. And before I knew it, I heard action, and I said, hello, I'm a Mario. Let's make a pizza pie together. You go get some sausage. I'm going to get some spaghetti. We're going to put the spaghetti and the sausage in the pizza. Then I'm going to chase you with the pizza pie. And I just started making these games up of chasing each other with lasagna, chasing each other with spaghetti meatballs up and down the hills. And before I knew it, I guess I had been talking for 30 minutes or 35 minutes, and I heard, cut, stop talking, please. There's no more tape. Thank you, we'll be in touch. Which, for me, that's the kiss of death for an actor. That means there's the door, see you later. And I just, I thought, well, okay, I'll go watch the sunset. And he got on the phone, called up Nintendo and said, I got our Mario, I found him. And mine was the only tape that they sent up there so many years ago. So that was 23 years of just absolute joy and fun for me.
And has it always been your dream to become a voice actor?
No, I was going to be a lawyer. But I was told you should come and take an acting class. And I said, there's no way I could take an acting class. I'll be nervous. And when I first started, I was shaking like a leaf. And, things just continued, and the passion grew. And it's always just been such, one great gift after another. I started doing Mario. And all of a sudden I went into the studio one day, and we're recording another game, and there's Luigi. Oh boy, I have to do Luigi, ho ho. And then one day I went in, there's like, there's Luigi, everybody cheat with me. Just one gift after another. Wario, have a rotten day. Each time has been a fun gift for me to bring a voice to the character. And the babies too, Mamma Mia, ho ho, Mamma Mia, let's go. Each time, more and more fun.
Can you tell me something about the benefits of being such a famous voice in the world?
Well, I think I was just talking right a few minutes ago how lucky I am, how fortunate I am to do something that I absolutely love. And I would wish that for everybody that is listening, that I hope for you to do what you love in life. You love being a journalist. And to do that journalism, to find your passion and find your dreams and your desires and build those so that you live your life expressing your joy and expressing your happiness. It's just the greatest gift, and that's what you have. What I have is what I wish for everyone, to follow your heart, follow your dreams. It's a risky proposition, but you'll always be glad you did.
And are there also some negative sides of being such a famous voice?
I haven't found any yet. I have the most wonderful life. I go to events and I'm recognized there. The creation of a video game is thousands of hours of work, years in development, from the concept to the creative to the artistic to the craftsmanship of making a game. It's like if you can imagine a cake that starts with a seed and grows into the wheat plant and grows into the sugar cane and grows into and then you putting all that artistry together to create the cake, and then I come in with the icing on a scoop, and I go, la la la, woohoo, here we go, mamma mia. And people say, oh my goodness, you do this great work, but what I do is just the tiniest percent, but to be recognized for that is a tremendous honor, really.
Can you tell us something about the script? Because I heard Ellen Page had 3,000 pages of script for the game Beyond Two Souls. How many pages script do you have for example Super Mario 3D World?
I can't remember exactly how many pages. Probably about 30. But it's a great thing for us that I think one of the geniuses of the Mario games is that there's just the right amount of dialogue in there for what goes on, you know. And of course, another game, they love massive amounts of dialogue, and I guess it really depends on the type and style of game that you're creating. I go up. I'm so lucky. I go to Seattle, sometimes to Japan, but usually Seattle. Go eat sushi, look at the scripts, look at animations and videos of seeing exactly how, you know, it's going to be hop, hop, yahoo, or it's, you know, how that movement will go. And then we put the voice to it, and then we also play improvisation after we decide on, well, we like these. Now let's try something a little bit outside the box and more fun, and send those files to Nintendo and get feedback and play back and forth. It's such a wonderful, joyful process, because the director has ideas, I have ideas, all the creative staff that's there has great ideas, and it's just one big sandbox of play and fun.
Yeah, do you have some influence in the script or in the game, or is it only Miyamoto who says this is the game and this is your part of the game?
Well, I have influence only insofar as the voiceover itself. You know, I have massive trust in the creative process. Those people, the creative teams at Nintendo, know exactly what they want in a game, and they spend years developing those different aspects, so that when you turn left or right, or you trigger something by walking across this point, something's coming that you have to deal with. You know, they're masters of that, and I hope that I bring joy to the game by doing my part, which is woohoo!
How much work did you had on Mario, Super Mario 3D World? Is it like a week work for you, or a day?
I think we did like 3 days on that script. It was so much fun, because going into it, it's like, well, how does Mario as a cat sound? Is it meow, or is it meow, or is it meow? You know, and I thought it would be like meow, 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 you know, something like that. But no, it's like meow, meow, you know, it's really going for it. You know, it's that full energy, joyful sort of like meow attack. And when you play this game, it is so much fun. You know, Mario, we have the 4 characters and a mystery 5th character. You know, that Mario and Luigi, the princess, and Toad, they can climb the walls and spin attacks and do all these incredible moves. So for me, I get to see that script work out, and then it's amazing, because when I actually play the game, then I can remember exactly what take and what we were doing when that sort of move happens. You know, it's really it's an amazing process, the whole thing for me and the whole team.
And do you play a lot of games for yourself for Mario?
I play every Mario game. I love to play Zelda games, although I'm not very good, so I can go about that far in the games. And it's funny, because I have to say, when I see a Mario game for the first time, this happened to me for Galaxy. It happened to me with Super Mario Bros. Wii, and it happened with 3D World 2. This is my favorite game of all time. And it just, and I know that will probably change in 1 or 2 or 3 years, whenever that next real super next game comes out of Mario. But this game is incredible fun. It's so much fun, and it starts to, you really get to see the Wii U, how it leaps into another level of gaming. So it's just additional fun.
And you got a favorite character?
Well, you know, I have to be honest with you. It's definitely Mario. I aspire to be more like Mario in life. I'm more like Luigi, second born, more timid, a little bit, you know, I'm afraid, and then it takes me a while to build up the courage to go, you know, jump into something. Whereas my older brother, the Mario in our family, you know, it's a little bit more courageous, a little bit more, and Mario is such an incredible character. He, you know, has such joy and happiness and sense of fun, and faces every challenge with a let's go, you know, okay, you know, we're gonna do it, you know, which I think I love that optimism and courage.
And then we got another question from a reader.
Sure.
What's your favorite console?
Well, it's definitely the Wii U. Although I love my 3DS XL. The XL is like, I can't get over how much more, it's like, wow, I really get to see more and feel more. But the Wii U is really, really amazing to me. I have a black one at home with all the accessories, and really fun.
And what's amazing about it?
To me, I love the HD. I love the 3 dimensions of it. I like the games where you can play with the platform. Remember the Luigi in the Haunted Little Mansion, where you get to be the ghost if you've got the little platform, which I thought was really, really fun when you play with the pad. It just adds another really fun dimension to the gaming, and I think that again, that's what it's all about. The passion for games and making the most fun game is what drives the whole thing. That's the reason why the next platform comes along with Nintendo, is because we want to make a game that can do something more and do something different and original, and that drive of passion for creating the fun game is what drives the whole thing.
And do you have any Mario-related dreams for the future?
That's very sweet. I often dream as Mario. I fly. I've gone through galaxies. I've gone in the water. I definitely do. I look forward to every aspect of what I do. I'm so lucky I get to record the games. I get to talk to people who enjoy games. And one of the most fun things for me is to meet Mario fans.
And then another question from a reader. It's about a rumor. He said, I heard a rumor that Miyamoto is working on a third brother for Mario. Do you know anything about that?
I know absolutely nothing about that.
I can see a little twinkling in your eye.
No, honestly, I don't know anything about that. The thing is about rumors is it's so, who knows? There are all kinds of rumors. I don't know. If there is another brother, I would think that would be a lot of fun. If there isn't, it's a lot of fun. So no matter what, I'm going to have a great time.
And some other questions. Do you like visiting the Netherlands?
I love it here. I was just talking, I was in Amsterdam yesterday, today here in Bossum, and it's a beautiful little town. Amsterdam is gorgeous. I can't wait one day I'm going to rent a car and just drive around the whole of Amsterdam and see the beauty in the old towns and places where, just not all the tourists go, and I'm really looking forward to that.
You are probably one of the most famous voices in the world, but how do you notice that in your daily life?
The wonderful thing about it is I don't. I don't notice the fame and things because it's voice and not image. I go out and live my life like anybody else, and it's only in specific venues like at the Media Markt where I'll be recognized by Super Mario fans, and that's fantastic. And to be recognized for the work that I love to do what an honor and what a joy, really.
And how many times in a week people ask you to say something like, "It's me, Mario"?
Well, that's pretty much every day, and I love every minute of it. It's me, Mario, yahoo!
Never getting bored of it?
I absolutely never. The character lives inside of me in such a way that it's always evokes a smile and a fun. I love to wake up in the morning and go, "Here we go," Although sometimes I wake up a little bit more.
Is it so special for you I don't hope it's getting soon, but when you die, you get a grave that will be saying, "It was me, Mario."
Maybe. That's a nice idea. I was thinking objects in mirror are closer than they appear, but I think, here we go.
That should be, here we went.
Here we went, yeah. Well, but you never know, right? You never know. The great thing about life is it's a tremendous gift, and every day is unfolding something new, and you never know, what the next thing is going to be.
And for the last question, is there anything that you would like to say to our audience?
Absolutely. I think I would just say, I hope you really love this game, because Super Mario 3D World to me is spectacular fun. The Wii is a fantastic and amazing platform that's going to bring so many more great fun games. And for everyone personally, absolutely, follow your heart, develop your passions, do what you love to do in life. You can't see in the future what your life will look like, but if you're living your dreams and bringing joy, celebrating the love for your family, your friends, in doing what you love to do in your work and in your play, when you're doing it with harm to no one, you're bound to get happiness, and you're bound to bring happiness for people. And that's what I wish for everybody, is bring happiness to the world. And if you want happiness, bring it. If you want love, give it. And it comes back in waves of joy.